Hey everybody, it's Highs and Nerd here alongside.
Igor.
We are back again tonight with another Saturday haul for the week. We got this big awesome Amazon order that we sent through earlier at the beginning of the week. We have a few pickups from a couple days ago and from today. So before we show you what we picked up loosely, we'll show you what we got in the bulk order from Amazon. As you know, we like to do our Amazon orders every once in a while as much as we can. This isn't necessarily all Funko this week.
I think there's some pretty cool things in this one, so...
Yes, just some things we stumbled across, some items from some new things that we just started collecting, some things that I wanted to add to my collection.
I'm really excited.
I have been really excited to see all of this since it came in. Alright, we'll do a little mystery style unboxing. Had to use the little tiny knife. This has become the best knife that I have, so you might see this little itty bitty guy more often. But alright, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Got some really cool stuff to show you tonight. Air pillows. There it is. Just kidding.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. I know what it is, but it's so exciting. And just so cute.
Little
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
My Gizmo.
The little Mogwai. He is such an adorable character. I wish that Mogwais were real.
Oh yeah.
It'd probably turn out to be a disaster, but if you could get every one of them to be like little Gizmo.
Yeah, and I'd be responsible.
Well, Gizmo follows the rules.
He's so cute.
He's such a responsible little Mogwai.
He's adorable.
I love him. Oh, that's cool. He's got little beans in his butt.
Yeah.
He sits up. I like his little ears. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Gremlins plush. That's a NECA figure. That's really cool. 2 NECA figures in 2 days. That's your first NECA too.
What was the other NECA that
I ended up getting the Xenomorph motion figure from Steven at Flipping the Nerd. That's really cool, by the way. But yeah, the NECA figures, they're really detailed. He's all fuzzy. Now we got our own little Gizmo Mogwai.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Gizmo on the tag, but it said Gizmo when you were buying him, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw some figures earlier that look like Gizmo, that they all have different little names, but Gizmo's the one to get.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Adorable.
Alright, now I almost forget everything. Okay, no I don't. Now I remember. And we'll go ahead and show off this, because it is a must-have for my horror collection. I finally got Sam from Trick or Treat.
He's really cool.
We ended up both getting the DVD and seeing the movie, and I loved it. So I was gonna get Sam regardless, because I love his little sack mask and the lollipop, that pumpkin lollipop he uses to slit that girl's throat. That is so cool. I love Sam. I was talking to Johnny Tellez and he said there's more to the storyline on YouTube. We'll have to go check that out. But I'd love to see just an actual movie with more Sam in it. Trick or Treat was great, but it definitely needed a little bit more Sam in it. But the box art's really cool. I love each of the horror films. They have the little box art from the movie. He is number 57 in the horror line. And he is just adorable. He's one of the smaller pops that I've seen. But his head turns.
Oh, he's definitely going to be the little guy of the horror collection.
He and Chucky, I believe, will be the smaller little guys in my collection. But yeah, I love that. He's got his little butt flap, his little butt flap, and his sack with the buttons for his eyes. I love his eyes. That's so cool. Little lolly.
Yeah, I like the lolly.
I love that. That is really cool. I absolutely love that. You see his little lollipop there, and his button eyes, and the little butt flap, and his little pajamas. Sam is such a cool little character. I'm so glad that we got turned on to that movie and got to see it. Now I have a little Sam in my collection.
Yeah, he's cool.
He is epic. Love him. I loves me some Sam. And he stands up so well. That's awesome. Alright, now we each got the same item. We saw it in store, passed it up, and then we just couldn't pass it up again once we saw it in an order. So, you want to go ahead and pull them out together? want to grab yours?
Are they separate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is the Pop Horror mini vinyl figure tins with Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Sam. And
So
like
adorable.
I had to get Sam because we ordered these first. These were like in our basket first, and I was like, well, if I have Freddy and Jason, like I gotta have the Sam Pop to go along with my minifigures. So we ended up getting the little tins, and it feels like it's taped. I'm gonna show the tin off first because you can see like the official like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Trick or Treat like movie logos on the box. The tin is one of my favorites because like the window that shows them, I'm going to keep them in there. We'll take them out to show you the figures, but then you can see them. They're like blown up on the back, and that's like really good like tin metal like casing. I recently saw that there's a Walking Dead one too, and then there's another horror with Billy, Chucky, and one other horror. I'm not 100% sure. I know it has Billy and Chucky, but it's another one of the horror tins. But like, you're not gonna pass up on Freddy and Jason, and then Sam, little Sam. I love it. So let me cut this open. Mine's definitely gonna be coming open anyway. Let's see if I can preserve that sticker. Yeah. All right. Awesome. All right, and the top just comes off, just normal little tin with the window casing. Comes with like a plastic panel protecting them. See if I can wedge that out there. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. All right, and then like the inside of the tin, like you get your own little tin if you want to take them out. You can have that for like storage and whatnot. Comes really nicely packed. Take the lid off there, and we got ourselves little Sam.
Aw, that's so cute.
I want to try and pop these out without damaging the plastic. A little Freddy.
These are really adorable.
And their heads, do their heads turn? Their heads don't turn. I don't want to break him.
There's little Freddy.
Little Jason Voorhees.
Little Jason.
Oh my gosh, these things are adorable. I love Freddy's little glove and his little hat.
Little itty bitty Sam.
That is so cool. Little itty bitties to go in the collection. Like I'm going full out since we're almost to October. Like my horror obsession's just getting more and more crazy. So I love it. I loves it. I got two different little tiny Sam, and like I haven't decided now that I've taken them out of the box, but I might just like set them up with like their little tiny doppelgangers. Put like little Freddy and Jason next to my other pops in my man cave. And that's so cool, they all stand up. Like, you know it's good when they stand up on this table, because this table's almost rounded. But that is so cool, I absolutely love that. So, again, you can see it in the tin. Number 11, I'm not sure if these tins themselves are numbered like separately or whatnot, but that is so cool, absolutely love that. Like I said, I was bummed when we passed it up in store, so it was just a must-have when we saw it online. So that's really cool. I'm gonna set mine to the side so we have more table room.
And that's the Amazon box.
Everything. I don't know what is this what your Mogwai came in?
Yeah,
maybe that's where little Gizmo came in. That's the Amazon box, but we are not finished yet. Like we said, it's not all Funko. We've got a couple other little things here that aren't Funko that we want to show off. You want to go ahead and show these?
Yeah. Normally, I wouldn't necessarily buy these because they're like $15.
These things are expensive. McFarland toys.
But they were $5 today
At GameStop.
So I had to pick them up, and I got Gareth for one.
Season 4 Gareth. Like if you haven't seen like what he gets mixed up in.
This dude is.
He's ruthless, but he gets it. He gets it when it's coming to him. And this is also hers. She picked it up. I just thought I'd also show it off for another $5 at GameStop, which is a steal. Like we saw him, couldn't pass it up. It's the Mudwalker, and I'm not 100%. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is from season 4 as well. When Abraham and them run into all those walkers, remember, and there's some like stuck in the mud. correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is like when Glenn and Abraham are.
It's definitely season 4 because it says Terminus at the top.
So we got the Mudwalker McFarlane toy, and these are gonna stay in the box because we traded with Mander McFlander a couple weeks ago and got the Andrea McFarlane toy, and so like it's gonna look great. We're gonna have like as many of these as we can find, like hanging up on the wall. Alongside like with the reaction
for $5,
figures.
like
for $5, like we said, these are normally $15 everywhere we see them, and these were the only 2 they had, Gareth and Mudwalker, but we weren't going to pass them up. So definitely steals, in my opinion. You want to go ahead and show something else that you got? I only have one more thing.
So to go along with my little guy here, I actually did not own this movie out of my like hundreds of movies that I own. So I went ahead and picked up Gremlins as well.
We just recently rewatched it again the other night too. That's such an epic movie. Now my biggest question is, does it, I would consider it a horror just because of its nostalgia, but like, is it comedy horror? Is it a comedy? We found it in
the kids section.
We rented it, we found this today. We had rented it before, and it was like, yeah, it was in the kids section. So we're trying to figure out what exactly is Gremlins movie genre, because I would say horror. Like, that's what I'm like.
I'm gonna vote horror too.
I'm basing like most of this on horror anyway. Like, this is our horror haul.
They're like killing people and stuff, so.
Yeah, it was definitely a good movie. I enjoyed the scene where the mom is in the kitchen and she just she annihilates like 3 or 4 gremlins in just like a quick run through. It was really awesome. Okay, you want me to go ahead and do mine?
I'll go again since I've got 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I've started on this new. I've had to branch out with the pop vinyls, so I've gotten into the video game series, and
these are brand new too.
We've been playing Fallout lately. I got my Super Mutant last week.
Let me see if I can reach it.
So this week I had to get my Death Claw. And any of you that have played Fallout know that you don't like to run into Death Claws because...
I had to put my 2 cents in earlier for the horror haul and say, like, these things are so horrendous in game, like they fit perfectly with the horror.
Like, you better hope it's a baby Death Claw, and then maybe you'll be able to kill it.
I killed a baby Death Claw one time, and then it sent like a herd of the like giant ones after me. So I've avoided that area since.
Okay, I don't know where to put anything. But he's so cool. This thing is awesome. Get him out of there. There we go. Like, tell me you want this guy running after you at 80 miles an hour or whatever speed they run.
They're like dinosaurs almost.
They're like velociraptors on steroids.
Yeah, that is so cool. He's one of the heavier pops too. I love his horns and his paint job, the spikes on his back. That's really cool. He is definitely a horrendous character in the Fallout. I don't know, is he in anything besides New Vegas?
No, there's Death Claws in all of them.
Are there? Okay, because I've only played New Vegas, but those things are rough. I do not enjoy running into the Death Claws. Okay, let me make a little bit of room here, because I got a little special guy coming up here. I have my own little Mogwai. I had to get Gizmo after I saw like she ordered this one, and I ran into him at we just recently realized we do have, it's Books and Company. I didn't realize Books A Million and Books and Company were affiliated, so I went and checked it out, and I found my little Gizmo Mogwai. He's gonna go, he's another one, I didn't want to ruin it, but I think he's, like I said, Gremlins is horror. I know that Gizmo is a good guy, but he's gonna go great with like the smaller ones. Like Sam's the smaller pop vinyl, and he's like a smaller pop vinyl. I love his ears. He's so adorable.
What a cutie pie.
Like I said, I need a Gizmo.
Double Gizmo power here.
That is really cool. I don't know. I might get him wet and multiply him. Definitely not feeding him after midnight, though.
If you just do like 1 drop, then you could have 2.
I'm gonna do like a little itty bitty drop, so he pops like one
more.
And if it turns out to be a stripe, like I'll make sure he doesn't chew through my alarm clock or whatever he did to make me fool. I'll feed him after midnight. But Gizmo, like I said, he follows the rules. Remember, he didn't even want to eat after midnight. I need me a little Gizmo.
Oh,
He's so
see,
cool.
like I didn't realize that. That's why he was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm good.
like Gizmo's, he knows what's up. Gizmo's the man. I am so happy to have a little Gizmo. We went looking for Stripe and didn't have much luck, so maybe I'll get a Stripe eventually. I definitely am getting a Stripe because I love the little Gremlins. It was such a good movie. This is one of my favorite movies now for sure. Like I had to rewatch it because I hadn't seen it in years, but it's such a classic. Oh, he's gonna stand. I know he's gonna stand.
Yeah.
I caught him on the crease, but yeah, like they're about the same size. They look good together.
Yeah.
I loves him. So one more.
One last thing.
This one's like the not so horror, but
This
it was
is
a
not
must
really
have.
horror at
Definitely a
all.
must have.
I had to get myself a Whiterun guard.
The GameStop exclusive.
Yeah. Both of us had like, I don't know, you said you had like 400 hours in Skyrim. I had like
gosh.
400 hours.
I've played through that game 3 times, so
I just picked up the Daedric Warrior last Saturday.
he is so awesome.
And
This
this
Skyrim
is a
line is
GameStop
awesome.
exclusive. He's got the little arrow in his leg.
Oh yeah, and his knee.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact story, but
Oh,
yeah.
there's even the little like blood coming out of like where the arrow is.
Here, I'll take this out.
That's cool. So he's really cool. He's gonna go right next to my Daedric Warrior.
He is number 60 in Skyrim. Now, he isn't actually on the box art. The Whiterun Guard is an exclusive, so we're assuming it's an exclusive to like separate itself from the Dovahkiin, since he's not on the box, but we definitely intend on getting the Dovahkiin too.
But he's really cool.
So many good characters in
There's a little
Skyrim.
arrow in his knee.
Here, we'll put this up here so we can still see the horror. Let me see. That, no, you're good. That's awesome though. I love it. His helmet is huge and detailed, and the little blood splatter on the arrow in his knee. Like I said, there's a story behind the guy with the arrow in his knee. I'll have to replay the game, or somebody tell me like what exactly like the story
another
is.
200 hours in.
Yeah, definitely. That's really cool. And that's 2 out of the 4, you know, including the exclusive. There's only 4 in Skyrim, so
Yeah.
that's number 60 in Skyrim, and then the Gizmo is number 4 in Pop Movies. It says Pop Movies, so let us know. Deathwing, or I'm sorry, Deathclaw. Deathwing was a different pop vinyl. Deathclaw is number 52, and Sam was number 57. So overall, that's everything. There's my Pop 10 for my minis. What was your favorite?
My favorite, I think it's gonna be my little fuzzy Gizmo. I've been looking forward to getting him all week. He's
Yeah.
such a cutie claw.
The Mogwais are amazing. Like, I wish that they were real.
Yeah, me
like
too.
I said, it'd be a
really
huge
want
disaster,
one.
but as long as everybody
be
was responsible.
responsible.
Everybody'd have to be responsible, though. My favorite, I really enjoyed the 10 with the Freddy, Jason, and Sam minis. I'm glad to have a Sam pop vinyl to go with my pop vinyl horror, because I'm going to get all of them. Gizmo, I definitely got to get Stripe. I consider that horror, so they're going to go with my horror. Let me know. And tell us what your favorite item is. I was really surprised to find those McFarlane toys for $5. I wish we could have found more. Those are the only
Yeah,
two.
again, probably won't be paying 15 for them, but like if we find them for $5 for sure.
Got Gremlins, awesome addition to the movie
DVDs.
collection. The exclusive GameStop and the Deathclaw. So, other than him, it was a pretty good horror like little haul coming up. Halloween's not just around the corner, so tell us what your favorite is. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. It means a lot. This is Highs and Nerd out.
See you later.